It's looking more and more like turbulent skies ahead for Air Transat. Pilots for the airline have voted overwhelmingly in favor of a strike mandate, and that could cause significant disruptions for travelers this holiday season. And the CBC's Mark Carcasole is following this for us. So, Mark, some people face some traveling challenges in the summer with the Air Canada flight attendants. Now it's the pilots at another busy travel time. What does the pilots union say?
Andrew, and when you say voted overwhelmingly, they voted 99% in favor of the strike, so it doesn't get much more overwhelming than that. This in a ballot that was voted on over the last few days. Essentially, the Airline Pilots Association is saying, look, these pilots have been without a contract for a decade now. They've had 2 extensions over that time. They've been negotiating for 10 months. Things are essentially in a stalemate. They were in conciliation. The 2 parties left conciliation in mid-November and are in what is called a 21-day cooling off period now. With this 99% vote in favor of a strike, they could technically be in legal strike position by December 10th, which, as Andrew mentioned, could really spoil holiday plans for a lot of people. Here's the statement from Captain Bradley Small, Air Transat Master Executive Council Chair. He says, quote, "This vote sends an undeniable message to Air Transat management. We are unified, resolute, and have earned a contract that reflects today's industry standards, not the standards from 2015 when their last contract was in place. The 98% participation rate alone demonstrates the depth of frustration among our members who are tired of flying under a decade-old and outdated collective agreement." The statement goes on to insist that they don't want to strike, but they want to encourage bargaining. The main sticking points here, the main things that the union says it is fighting for, the pilots' main goals: better job security, working conditions, modern industry standard pay, and quality of life improvements.
And so what's Air Transat telling customers as we head into the holiday season?
They're trying to tell everyone essentially that things are okay for now. Interestingly, they put out 2 different statements today. The first one directly to reporters. I got one in my inbox that says their goal remains to negotiate a collective agreement that satisfies both parties, reflects market realities and those of the company, and recognizes the contribution of their pilots. But what I find more telling is the statement that they put out as an advisory to travelers on their website. That one reads, quote, "The union representing our pilots has obtained a strike mandate, but please note that no strike notice has been issued and our operations continue as planned." Fair enough. But it goes on to say, in the event of a strike, notice filed by the union and the subsequent cancellation of certain flights, Air Transat will do everything possible to assist customers in returning to their point of origin. This is where they let travelers know what would happen in that event. They say this would include the offer of a new ticket on a next available flight, if such an option exists within 48 hours of the original departure time, or the refund of any unused portion of the trip. So it's clear that they're planning for any potential eventuality. It's good that at least customers have some idea, if they have flights booked, what recourse they may have.
All right, Mark, thank you. CBC's Mark Carcasole.